back to the Indian Toddler, and thank you for watching the previous videos, and if you haven't, please make sure that you do. So today's vlog is about a day in our life, the regular stuff that we do in our daily routine. It will be from morning to evening. So here's Ayushman is awake, and after he's up, he would like to listen some stories and play with his toys.
And then what happened?
We let him be in his mood for a little while and then gradually pick him up and cuddle him. Cuddling is very important for babies because as soon as they wake up, they need soothing and being with you and hugged and loved and cuddled. They don't really want to get into action straight away, but spend a little time together. And after his cuddling is over, we get him to brush his teeth, which he does it every day by himself, and of course with our help.
You need mama's help?
So he's a pro now in reaching the basin countertop. We usually sing and dance, and we sing a lot of rhymes together. Brush, brush, brush your teeth, stuff like that, so that he's excited, and the brushing is a fun activity. Also, I make sure that as soon as he gets up, I get him diaper free so that his skin breathes a little bit.
What are we going to make
And
now,
after
Ayush?
we are cleaned up, we come to the kitchen. I don't leave him alone anywhere to play. At this point of time, he just wants to be with me, so I take him to the kitchen and we make chai together, which is our daily routine. Our morning starts with a cup of tea. So here's Ayushman knows exactly what amount to put because he does that every day with me. And he loves helping me out. So by the time the tea is done, I'm also making Ayushman's milk for the day, which is date syrup and Bournvita. And he has that with his biscuit. This is a time when I get in the kitchen and make preparation for the morning breakfast, which will be common for all of us. Ayushman is big enough, he can have what we have. So for today, I'm making sambar and idli. So that is idli sambar. For that, I've cut down vegetables. I'm going to put them in the pressure cooker, add a little turmeric and little salt, ginger, and put it to boil. So meanwhile, this will come to boil. Our tea is ready, so we're going to be having tea together. And Ayushman has not still finished his morning breakfast. So here we have tea together, and Ayushman has his milk and biscuit. So now again I get back to the kitchen. Meanwhile, the sambar is being cooked. I am making idli. So here I have put the batter and it is ready to be steamed. So I put that to steam, and meanwhile I'll be putting tadka to the sambar that we have boiled. So for tadka I'm using these materials, and if you want specific recipe, do comment and let me know. I'll make a separate video for that, and will let you know the exact ingredients and quantity that goes in the sambar. So here I'm making tadka. I have not put red chili because I'll be taking out some sambar for Ayushman as well. So I skip putting the chili for now. I'll be adding it later on. So here's the tadka is ready, and the idli is also ready. So I'll be taking that out, and here we come. I first feed Ayushman, and then we can have it later. He loves eating idli, so like throughout the day I keep offering him, and he likes eating idli. Sambar, he does not really like it, and it's for the first time that I'm offering him sambar. He's better off eating idli with tomato ketchup. So once when he's done with his breakfast, his grandma gives him a nice body massage before having bath. Then it depends. At times I give him a bath. At times his father or grandma gives him a bath. So it's a bath time now, and he's all ready for the day. So at this time it's some action time, but that too only for 10-15 minutes, because after having heavy breakfast he would usually take his first nap of the day. That is the only nap that he takes. So he plays around, reads his book. We do different activities for like 15-20 minutes, and then he's off to sleep. So depending on his mood, he would just do any of the activities. So now I've put him to sleep, and I'm preparing my lunch for today. So it's going to be Nenua or Tiroi, or it's a local food you get in the local vegetable market in India. And to this I'm putting in some jeera and some garam masala, and then chana dal fried up with some onions, and then put chana dal and tiroi and everything, mix it well and cook it well, and then bring it to 2 to 3 whistles, and it's done. It's not very spicy and doesn't have a lot of oil. It's very simple, basic, healthy food. If you want the recipe of this simple, nice Indian food, so you can just comment me in the comment section, and I'll let you know the recipe. So however, this is something which Ashman will not be having today. It is for us. So here I'm cooking. So meanwhile the vegetable is being done, I'm also putting on the rice to cook it, so it goes simultaneously. And meanwhile the rice and the vegetable is being done, I'm also going to make vegetable for Ayushman. For today's vegetable I'll be taking in some broccoli, and because he loves broccoli. So for this, it's a simple recipe. I'll put in some butter and some crushed garlic, saute it for just a little while as long as the butter melts, and then gradually put the broccolis in that and fry it well. So it's a very simple recipe. I add in a little bit of salt and chaat masala if you have, and nothing else. Babies love broccolis, and it is super easy to cook and healthy, and can be digested very well. So the vegetable for the day is being done, the rice is being done. Here I am almost done with Ayushman's vegetable. I've also made the healthy moong dal with the recipe which I've already shared. You can go and just check out that video. And so this is almost done. Just saute a little bit and then take it out. So this is being done. It is all ready to be eaten. And I'm also done with the vegetable for the day. Here I'm adding a little bit of coriander and then mixed well, and then empty it in a separate bowl. And so this is also done. So we're done with dal, rice, vegetable for Ayushman and for us. And along with this, salad and roti is also ready. So this is for the lunch, and the lunch is ready. So Here I get almost free now after washing the dishes and everything. And so once the lunch is ready, Ayushman is still asleep, and this is the time when I get ready for the day, because as soon as he gets up he needs to be well fed, and after he is done eating we do our several activity, that is learning activity. So here I'm done with the cleaning of the kitchen, food is ready, and now I'll be taking my little bit time off. So by the time I'm done, Aishman is also up and he's all set for the lunch time. So as you can see, I've offered him dal, roti, broccoli ka sabzi and rice, but it's not important that he will finish the entire food, because for his age kids, it's not very easy to feed all of these to them. So they'll have little things here and there, but then this is to make them practice that this is the actual kind of food that we need to consume in our everyday life, and that is how it's just a practice sort of a thing. I make sure that I make him sit down with foods that we eat the way we eat, so that he gets used to the habit. Here he gets an opportunity to explore food, different kinds of different taste of food. Kids often will not eat whatever you offer, depending on their mood and everything. So as you can see, he could not eat the entire food, so I'm offering him his favorite tawa pua, a recipe that I've already shared with all of you. It's a very nutritious, healthy food. So you always have to keep an option ready for your child, because you just never know what kind of a mood they are into. Also, now that he has grown up, he does not prefer sitting in his high chair, so we need to make a separate arrangement for them to sit. Also, we always prefer not to have any other engagement or anything to occupy a child's brain. He should know what he is eating, how much he is eating, and that is the reason we strictly avoid mobile phones or any kind of other distractions. And so after he's done with his lunch, it is time for his activity. So his activity depends on his mood and the days that we have. So today he will be arranging the numbers, and he will be counting the animals and arranging them simultaneously. And at times we do coloring, we just sing rhymes, at times we dance. So that is the way the afternoon routine is done. We spend our afternoon in reading, writing, and doing all sorts of activity. So basically we have a full packed afternoon fun and learning. And after that, it's evening time and we all are down for some fresh air. So Ayushman's grandma, his father, and everybody accompanies him, and we have a nice walk, a family time together. It's really a fun packed moment at this point of time of the day, when he gets to run on the grasses and he jumps and he's very happy, excited. It's very important to take your child out in order to give them an experience of being open under the sky, on the grasses. It's altogether a very different experience that you cannot get at home. So when they go out, they see a lot of stuff that we cannot see it in our regular times in home. So outing is very important for babies. So even though it's coronavirus time and we are blessed, there's no such case in our society, or we haven't had a case in our society. So we are a little okay with taking him out for a little while, with all precautions, of course. So that is how we spent the entire day together, and it's fun learning, being together. After our evening time, we get back home and have a nice shower, warm water shower, to make sure that we are washed off any viruses or anything like that. And so once he is done with his dinner, we set him off to bed. after a bedtime story, and that is the point. After when he sleeps, we get into our research work as a PhD scholar. So that's our routine. Thank you for being the part of it. And if you like the channel, if you like the videos, please give it a thumbs up and share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.